Hello and welcome to this episode of the Femmizon. My name is Risikat Salahudeen and I'm your host. The Femmizon is a program where we celebrate women's success stories, strength, and resilience. Join us as we explore inspiring journeys, empowering conversations, and the multifaceted lives of women making a difference. And today on the program, the spotlight is on Hajiya Risikat Salahudeen, the MD of Splendour Travels and Tours Limited, based here in Abuja. Hajiya, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, what really inspired you to go into the business of travel agency?
Yeah, I love traveling. I love reading. I have a whole shelves of books right from when I was in primary school. I love to read, and if you are an avid reader, you have a vivid imagination, and I've been dreaming of seeing all the places that I've been reading about. So I think I have a passion for traveling, for exploring new destinations, and so I think that's where I got my passion from.
Okay, so can you share a little bit with us about your early days, how you started and in the industry?
Okay. Actually, I was a civil servant. I was working with Nigerian Immigration Service, and I really didn't see myself as a travel agency, but several happenings that were happening simultaneously made me thought of, okay, how do I get an independent source of livelihood, and mostly it has to do with transfers, and they tell you when you get to a particular stage you have to move. So every time they do transfer, it gives me nightmare.
Especially as a married person.
Yes, especially as a married person. And the last one I think was they transferred me to Nasarawa. So I was thinking, I really would have to make a choice of what will I want to do, how do I want to do it. And then since that time I had the transfer before the transfer was I started planning. So it wasn't something that happened suddenly. I had my plans to leave work and do something. And then when I was thinking, I'm going to leave work to do what? I didn't feel like marketplace would be the right place with my training, my experience, my schooling. Not that I am looking on marketing or being in the market, but I feel that I would love to use some of this training for something better. So I didn't just leave the business and leave the work and just jump into the business. I told myself I was going to get all that it takes to be in this business. So the first thing I did was I went to Naruto. I was still working then, and then I started my diploma in IATA Foundation.
Okay.
So after I did the diploma in IATA Foundation and I was able to pass the exam, I just started to do the consultancy immediately. From there, the interests now began. I registered the business, and I mean that was just the beginning. And the sky was the limit. That was the same. The sky is the limit.
Yes. So what motivated you to go into Hajj and umrah?
Okay. Anybody that knows me knows that I have passion for Islam. I'm passionate about Islam, my religion, and my place of work. I used to sell I had a monthly magazine, Dean Digest. I would go from office to office to distribute it. Sometimes I'd give away, sometimes at the cost, just to spread the religion. So my passion for Islam, to assist the Muslims, to spread Islam, not in the conventional method. I'm not a malama, neither do I have the water. I want to do my own bit to it.
Yes.
So, of course, when the travels came in, I also leaned towards Hajj and umrah. That was what my person is like that. Even when I was working, I was like that. I was all out for Islam. That's just my passion. I love Islam and all that.
Yeah. And you're doing everything possible to keep you in that line.
Yes.
So every business before it stands has its own ups and downs. Those are challenges. So what challenges did you face starting and growing your business?
Starting and growing business challenges. I would say that it's like Allah had kept this business for me. It fitted my personality, it fitted my dreams, and it met my expectations. So all the challenges that I faced, I always saw them as stepping stone. Because I believe one thing is that if you don't pay the price of any business you are doing, you can't be an expert. You have to pay the price. That is like you make a mistake, you learn from it. So at the beginning, the challenges were when we issue tickets, if you're not very careful, you lose a lot of money. At the end of the year, you record millions in losses. And then I feel that okay, it's the hard way to learn something. Then of course the most challenging period in the years of our business, Splendour, is the COVID-19. We didn't see it coming, and by then we had started our umrah portal, so everything kind of stood at standstill. The portal stopped working, nobody was traveling anywhere, the ticketings, even the local tickets, it was the most challenging period in our business. And a lot of people, I will tell you, left the business and didn't come back. But alhamdulillah, we were able to survive the COVID-19 and we came back even better.
Yes, I remember I interviewed you back then during COVID-19 when everything was springing up and you really did try. So Hajiya, as a woman in a male-dominated sector, how did you overcome some of the obstacles? We know how Nigeria is when it comes to businesses, that men are stronger there. What was it that kept you in business?
What I'll say is that I really don't have any challenge being in that sector. I wasn't discriminated against. Nobody. The only thing I will say is that the challenge came from the time consuming, because you see, as a woman, your family needs your time. You need time to take care of yourself, and the job is challenging in the most demanding manner. That is, people will call you from morning, early hours to late in the night. They don't want to know whether you are married.
Especially the
or you have
desperate ones.
Yes, if they are traveling, they don't care whether, is it the right time to call this woman, or is she at home, or something like that. So I learned how to be able to navigate that part of my life. So if you say male-dominated area, what I would just say is that the men in this have had the opportunity to work with have always been respectful. We've always been supporting, and didn't have any challenge in that aspect. The only challenging is being a male is having time for myself, my family, and other hobbies that I have. It's like it leaves you no time to do other things.
So, for someone to be in a particular business, what has been most rewarding being in this business so far?
The most rewarding, I would say, in this business is being able to travel to America as many times as I can in a year. No other businesses will give me that. No other job will give me that opportunity. And for that, I'm forever grateful to Allah. It's the only business that I get to go to umrah, go for Hajj, go back at any time. And then I get to go. I've never envisaged that I will probably go through this age or attain this age and have the opportunity of going this many times in a year. You understand? But the work is such that it allows me to go there. And to me, I'm passionate about it. So it is really fulfilling. That is one of the most fulfilling things about this business. Second thing is you get to meet a lot of people. I love people. I'm a natural, people's person. I love meeting new people, making new friends. I just naturally love people. So every year I get to meet new people going for Hajj. I do Hajj with new set of people. I make new friends, and it's also fulfilling. And the third one is, out of the people that I've met in this business, I make some friends that money cannot buy. They are usually the locals, but they are more, how will I say, people that they take amana. Like if they follow me, they never forget me. If I have the people that I will say my first Hajj that I did, I have people who in my first Hajj that I did that are still calling me up to today, and all they do is just to say, Hajiya, we just want to check up on you, how are you doing, how are your family, and then they pray for me and drop the phone. They are usually the locals, not the people, not the elites.
Built a lot of good relationships.
Yes, goodwill and good relationship from people.
Okay.
And one of them that has been extremely consistent, amazing, is a blind woman. When she was going with me, they didn't tell me she was blind. And by the time I found out, I really didn't reject her. I just kind of looked for a way to handle the whole situation. And she's been consistent. She has called me this Ramadan. She calls every 2-3 months. She will call me, and since then, years. I'm not talking of 1 year or 2 years. She's been consistent in calling me, just checking up on me and saying, Hajiya, I'll forever be grateful to you for this Hajj. And sometimes I will tell her, I'm not the one that paid for your Hajj. She said, no, it doesn't matter.
The way you treated her.
You are the one that facilitated it, and then she keep praying. So it's very fulfilling.
Yeah. So if a young woman now wants to start a travel agency, what advice would you give her?
My advice is, give it your best. Give it your best. Don't be discouraged. It's going to challenge your time. It's going to take a lot from you. As in, you have to work harder than your staff. There's no break time, there's no holiday. When I'm going on holiday, you go with your laptop, you are forever working. That's one. Give it your best. And what this business needs most, what is the most important factor for this business is honesty. If you are not honest and you want to make quick money, you won't last in this business, because it's the word of mouth that sells you more in this our business. Oh, she was kind. Oh, she was honest. She didn't try to scam me or something like that. So I tell the young people that are coming up, don't be particular about money. Everything is not about money. It's about, you look at the business as, yes, a money-making venture, but it's a relationship. That's how I see
Well,
it.
we seem to be running out of time, and we are going to our next and final segment, which is the fun segment. We call it Rapid Fire. So, what's a typical day like for you, Hajiya, when you are not working? How do you unwind?
Okay. My mind is I just stay indoors. Like I rarely go out weekends
Okay.
because the whole week is going out, working late. So weekends I do my Islamia. I like my me time when I'm alone in my room, and I can kind of meditate. I'm a me person. I'm comfortable being on my own
That's
with
excellent.
myself. So
That's excellent. So, if you could travel to anywhere outside Hajj and Umrah, where would you want to go?
I would like to go to Morocco. I haven't been to Morocco,
Oh,
but I've been to a lot of places. I can
okay.
venture. I love traveling, and I've traveled widely, but I want to see Morocco. I want to explore Africa more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it has been a very wonderful discussion. So, final words from you. What is next for Hajiya Risikat in the travel agency, in that industry? What's next for you? Like, what big thing do you want to happen?
One big thing I would like to happen is to see our clients get better access to our services, like click on their phone, book their trip, their hotel, their Hajj, their umrah, seamlessly. That is where I want to take Splendour Travels. It's our family business, but I want to see it become something that everyone has access to us, and within a click of a button. And that's my dream, and I'd like to see it happen.
May Allah make it a reality for you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much.
So,
Appreciate the
viewers, this was a very insightful discussion with our guest, Risikat Salahudeen. And keep a date with us as we bring you yet another exceptional woman who is doing so well and exceedingly well in her own field. Follow us on our social media handles and subscribe to our channel. I remain your Rishida Haya saying bye for now.